What's next for Toshi, guys? Everyone was all excited when we got the big Coinbase listing, reaching a market cap of over $900 million. Well, now we're down to under $200 million. A lot of people thought we would never go underneath $300 million, but is it over or is this all normal? We all know the entire crypto market and altcoins especially have got beat up recently, but we're at a very significant level in the chart that I want to point out to you. And I also want to point out some very bullish things for Base Chain going forward that I do think will make Base the leading layer 2 built on Ethereum. But is Toshi going to make it? Let's get into that and more. I love you all. This is never financial advice. Over here, Toshi built on Base. Look at that little wink. How can you not like that? But we got a lot of listings. But after this Coinbase listing, the price had been going down, and we're going to break all of this down because I do think we're at a very critical price level, but the downward action was not Toshi's fault, in my opinion. It's a product of the overall macro market, and I really want to look at this, but as we can see, we are currently sitting at $158 million market cap, but key in on this volume right here, it's up 50%. That is very good. There's a lot of attention going into Toshi, so as you can see, the largest contributors are Coinbase and Bybit. Bam. Guys, it does not look good if you're just looking at this without interpreting it. And I want to look at this lines and I want to look at this Fibonacci in just a second, guys. This is very critical. But before we get into just the price, I want to talk about some other reasons to be extremely bullish on Base Chain. Because when we look at the overall meme coin market cap, we can see that we reached up to about $140 billion, guys. And now we are down here back to the $50-60 billion range. But if you go back, into last year, that is about where we were averaging through all that time. We had a few coins pump, a few coins dump, but overall the meme market was growing at a pretty steady pace. And then kaboom, we had the big rally, and now we're back down to baseline. And it's not just Toshi. Like I said, if we take a look at Pepe right here, this is a $3 billion market cap coin, guys. Look, when we look at Toshi, it's 160 million. This over here is 3 billion, and you can see it is all the way back to baseline. They reached a high of over $11 billion. So I don't want you to think it's anything that Toshi did or anything like that, because the overall volume on Base Chain is down. As you can see right here, we've been on a downward trend, but that does not stop me from being extremely bullish on it. We still have almost 3 billion total value locked, which is over twice of Sui, one of the largest chains, one that just got announced to have a crypto strategic reserve. Base Chain has over twice the TVL. But the bald man himself, Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, which is the owners essentially behind Base Chain, is going to be at the Crypto Summit today at the White House, guys. So there's very big plans going forward with Base Chain. But what do we have to look forward with Toshi when we go to the chart? Well, let's dive into it, guys. I want to show you a couple things. So first, let's start out looking at Fibonacci levels. And we looked at a couple in a couple different ways. I'll tell you what we've looked at previous videos. We try to do the fib just coming from this pump. So count these as two separate pumps. And you can see that we respected the 886 level here. And then we did not respect it here. We fell underneath it. But I do think it makes more sense to count the entire pump. And as you can see there, if we count the entire pump, we are coming to a very critical level right here. And that is the 886 fib level, which is sitting at $151 million. So we're getting extremely close. What we need to see is when we touch this level, are there a lot of buy orders there, and do we instantly shoot up, 30 or $40 million? But something else I want to show you is the stochastic RSI, and we are extremely oversold. Let's go back to the live. Let's go to May of 2024, and you can see here, every time we have got to this level of extremely oversold, you can see we have rebounded. You see that right here? We are at historical lows on the stochastics. If we come over here and we just go to typical regular RSI, whatever you want to call it, let's pull that one up. When we take a look at it, the same thing. We are at historical lows. We've only gotten a little bit lower than where we are at now, and we are currently looking at the daily time frame. So you can see we hit it right here, and we instantly bounced up 100% from about 25 to about 50. Here we hit it, and we bounced up all the way from 30 to essentially oversold. We did that again right here. We did that again right here. So are memes completely gone, guys, or are we about to have the biggest meme coin pump of all time? Let me know down in the comments below what you think. But all the data, if you are somebody that believes in Toshi, everything is pointing towards a pump. When we look at this RSI, we are completely oversold. When we look at the price chart, we're at a very critical level, and we've got to keep in mind, it is not just Toshi, guys. It's the overall meme coin market. Pepe is also down to levels before the previous pump. Now, I know that doesn't matter if your bags are affected. You just want your bags to pump. You don't care why they've been dumping, but trying to put some light at the end of the tunnel, trying to give people a little bit of hope, and I'm just trying to point out the good. I don't know if this is going to go up. I don't know if it's going to go down for certain, but if I'm somebody that believes in Toshi and I'm looking at just the data and the chart alone is saying that it is about time for a rebound. And when we come over here and look at engagement over here on X, Toshi at 107.4 thousand followers, but let's see how active people actually are. So this is really cool. All you gotta do is come over to X, put money sign in whatever crypto you want to look at. Toshi, do it and filter by latest. And you can see right here, if we just take a look, 2 minutes ago, we had a post 3 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. Guys, these are people all around the world that are constantly posting about Toshi. 9 minutes ago, look at this. This is really cool artwork. I like this a lot. You've got Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Base, and then you have a Toshi. But guys, Toshi is doing its thing. It is going down just like the chart expected it to, but the overall crypto market cap is going down for meme coins, and the other coins are not immune to it. So let me know, what do you think about Toshi? I know a lot of you did not expect it to go under 300 million, but it did. We're currently coming up to a critical 886 fib level. What is your price prediction for what Toshi is about to do? Watch this video up above, and if you're not a part of the Freeman and Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.